I finally caught up with Phil X. Oh, I'm fizzing with excitement. You're having a great show. You're hard to find because everybody's coming up shaking and you enjoyed your show.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. It's pretty crazy. But you know, it's an amazing situation where you can do what you do and have so much passion for it and then have people appreciate it. So it'll never get old for me, you know, never.
Do you know what? I watch all your videos at home. I'm not going to go.
Me too.
Yes.
No,
okay. So, but what is good? You can turn the sound down, turn the sound off, and just watch it visually. Jumping around with it. It's always an SG.
It is.
It is. I do that at night because I have to turn it down a little bit.
Right.
People are sleeping.
That's funny.
But to watch you silently is just something else. Acrobatic stuff. But you're always on an SG. What is it about an SG?
You know what? I love Gibson, and the SG for me, it's got this. It's got access to the high frets, and it's got this balance thing for me. Everybody talks about the neck dive, but there's ways to get around that stuff, man. Sometimes it's, so what? Take a roll of quarters and put it in the, control cavity, and then it won't do it. But no, for me, especially working with Gibson on a signature coming up, I'm using a gold one.
Really?
A gold, we call it TV Gold. And we made the body an 1/8 inch thicker. Because the Gibson SG, sometimes you pick one up and it feels like, it's thin, but sometimes you pick one up and it's great. Like I got the 64 Custom Shop when I first joined Gibson and I loved it. And then I go, man, if we just make that body an 1/8 inch thicker and give it a 57 gold top neck profile, we're gonna have what I want. Plus mine has 24 frets and I love those extra 2 frets, I really do.
I notice when you play it, I mean, a lot of it, you know what's coming next. You know where you want to go on the fingerboard. But a lot that's what I'm saying.
I don't.
Sometimes I can see, where shall I go next? And it's a lot of experimentation going on.
See, if you get into your head, like, where should I go next? Then you're not in the moment.
No, exactly
You're
right.
not in the moment. For me, it's like, and I have this thing where a recklessness, if you will, where I don't care if I'm going to, end up falling off the cliff. Whatever happens, I'm going to fall on my feet. It's about recovery. Because I want to be reckless. To me, rock and roll is danger.
Oh, yeah.
It's being dangerous and reckless, and it's taking chances. And if you don't do that, I feel like you're thinking too much, and it's polite. Like, I don't hit any bad notes. I don't hit any evil notes. I don't even know what a flat 5 is. Have some flowers. I don't want flowers, man. I don't want you to punch me in the face with your fucking licks. That's what I want. I want from when I'm watching other people. So because I want that, watching other people, that's what I project. I'm a fan. I go to see bands. I went to see Def Leppard and Journey and saw the Sammy Hagar thing when I was in the States. I'm a fan. I want to hear songs. I want to hear fire.
Rock and roll isn't polite. It's up to 14 every night. You just don't turn down. You crank it up and you do it. You do it.
Yeah.
So, aside all the playing,
yes.
First of all, tell me what's happening in the recording world.
In the recording world, so the Bon Jovi record came out. There's great songs on it. It's called Forever. We were in Nashville for 5 weeks, and John was like, "We're not leaving until this record's done," which is amazing because the new school of recording is let's do the drums here and the bass there and send them to the guitar players in LA, and then we'll do vocals in New York. And John was like, "No, we're doing it like Slippery. We're gonna do it. We're gonna stay in the studio until it's done." And I have very many memories of that vibe where we're all in the same room and creating something. And there's nothing comes close to that, you know?
Have you got a free rein to put the solo in that you want, or is it constructed how he wants it?
Well, it's his record.
Of course,
so there's gonna be guidelines.
Yeah.
So
sort of.
I work with guidelines. I'm good with guidelines. You know, I like to consider myself a chameleon on guitar no matter who I'm playing with.
Yeah.
You know, when I play with Kelly Clarkson, it's different than when I play with Chris Cornell. You know, it's that kind of thing. Rest in peace. That was amazing. But at the same time, you find a way to make the music the best it can be, and be a spoke in the wheel or a cog in the clock, however you want to call it. It's about being a team player. So, I mean, I try to do what the song calls for, and some people have other opinions. But as long as at the end of the day, everybody can listen to it and stand up and be happy. There's some moments on that record that went by so quick. Someone came up to me and they said, "Hey, I love the solo in that song," and I'm like, "Fuck, I forget how it goes." And then I listen to my phone and I go, "That was a great solo. I don't even remember it happening." You know, it's that kind of thing. So aside from that, with the Bon Jovi thing, I got there's a new Drills record that's it's in the mix stage right now, and it's going to come out. I might be signing the dotted line with the label this week, because we did a pre-sale. You know how you do that now, to supplement some expenses like you know, the mixing and the mastering and the pressing and stuff like that, and we did really well with it. But at the same time, a label was like, "Hey, we want to put that record out. We heard some stuff, and can we do that?" And so now we're talking to them. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's excellent. Now, okay, how about this? You've got the guitar, you've got the image, you've got the speed.
The image.
How do you, I just don't know how you can sing like that. I mean, to me, it's screaming pig vocals with so much tone. Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt.
It's got to.
No, it doesn't hurt. It's one of those things like, you know, it's funny, singing actually is harder now talking.
Really?
Right. Like if you do the whole show all day and you play and sing, and then you go to the bar to have a couple of drinks with your friends and you're talking loud over the noise.
Yeah.
That hurts more than singing. So I did a little too much talking last night. But I know what you want. You want to know, right? Let's go with.
Should we warn security or what? Can you give us? Stand back, everyone. This is going to be a first.
I don't know if you want that. How close you want that? It's kind of like that. So that doesn't really hurt. It's kind of like it could be a certain length. It could be a whatever, man. Back in black, back black dog, all that stuff. It's one of those things. That was actually not bad, right?
I don't know how we can follow that, everybody, but my good friend Phil X is.
Hey, buddy.
He makes time to see me in shows all the way around the world, and that is a true rock star and a very, very nice gentleman. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Very much, Phil. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.